Good morning, everyone. Sean from Urban Tactical Survival here again with another video. I've got two new pieces of equipment I'm excited about. They're sleep systems, and I'll be bringing them to you momentarily. And as always, you guys know that when I'm doing my videos, I like to do them early in the morning where there's less traffic in one of my favorite parks here in St. Louis. So I've got my Self-Reliance Outfitters water canteen bottle kit. I'm going to get me some coffee going, and then I'll be bringing you the video on those two sleep systems. So stay tuned and don't go away. Well, this morning, as you can see, I forgot to bring the cup I normally would drink my coffee out of with me. So I am now going to use the actual water bottle can to heat up my water for my coffee. I'm gonna see how well that goes. That would be the first time I use the bottle as a pot to warm up the water. So it's a little more than 20 ounces of water in there, so it may take a while. Well, we'll see. But I'll be back with some hot water. I don't know about a boiling water, because it's that's a large bottle. That's a lot of water in this bottle. So if you ever get one of these kits, you can rest assured that when you fill this bottle up, you're going to have a lot of water, enough water to quench your thirst, or get a good cup of coffee, or just sterilize some water for something. Beautiful bottle, beautiful set. I am really happy and pleased with this whole system here, the Self-Reliance bottle kit. So I'll be back with some hot water, get my coffee going, and then that sets me up for a successful video, and I'll bring you those two sleep systems. I'm sure you're going to enjoy those systems. They're very important. Okay, so I do have a bottle full of hot water. Get my coffee started here, pour it in here. It is hot. And you know, I like to have my coffee early in the morning. Okay, got that. So I'll save this water for cleanup. Trusty coffee filter. I have seen people got these coffee presses. They press out their coffee and out in the field or camping situation, and it looks like too much trouble to me, when this method here is primarily the same type of method you would use at home. So why not use it out here? It serves its function, and I get what I need done with it. So I got my sugar and creamer mixed together here. Saves on space and weight if you mix them together. So I took the liberty of doing that. You always want to travel light as possible, and so I'm doing that this morning. So taste test, I'm sure it tastes good. Big cup of coffee here. That's good. Well, all right, got that done. That gets me it's a nice cool morning. Unusual, nice cool. So I'm gonna take care of this, get this all cleaned up here, and I'll be back with those 2 sleep systems to show you. Stay tuned, don't go nowhere. Okay, I'm back. All right, had my cup of coffee, still waiting over there, nice and hot. So, as I said before, I had two sleep systems I knew I'd gotten in, and I wanted to share with you guys. One is a emergency bivvy sack that would, in an emergency, would keep you warm, would keep 90% of your body heat within the bag. Now, this is a bag that's used extremely in extreme temperature ratings in the winter time. Sometimes your emergency situations call that you are out and get stranded, and you gas in your vehicle, you've depleted that, and you got to stay warm. Or you're in a hiking situation and get stranded in the woods. You need to stay warm until somebody can rescue you. Well, this little thing right here, the Tact Bivvy, is made of a space-age mylar material that retains 90% of your body heat within the bag itself. Now, look at the size of that thing. That fits right in the palm of my hand. And that's a sleeping bag, a bivvy. This will keep you warm. This is same material that was used, the astronauts use it on space shuttles and spaceships going up in space to stay warm in critical situations. This bag opens up to 7 feet long. Look at that. That's 7 feet. I still don't have it completely opened all the way up. Opens up about 7 feet long and about maybe 3 feet wide. Okay. Just hold on here. I'm going to see if I get this opened up here. Okay, show the inside. Now, that's a silver lining made out of the space-age material. This, when you get in with the clothes that you already have on, will hold 90% of your body heat on the inside. You just climb in. I'm 5'11", so this will adequately accept someone 6 feet tall because the bag stretches 7 feet. Okay, so a man my size can get in here and will stay pretty warm. Okay, it's heavy-duty construction, so this bag can be reused. It's not a one-time use bag. It can be reused over and over. Heavy constructed seams are well tapered and sealed. The inside bag, silver in color. Then the outside bag's an emergency orange. So there, we got some wind going into it. Show you what it looks like wind up. We got wind. There we go. So this is your emergency bivvy. It's made out of the emergency orange material. There we go. Now, look at that. Like a big old orange balloon. And this, in an emergency situation, will keep you warm. I'm liking this bag. The construction is very durable. Looks like it will hold up to any winter weather. Climb inside and cinch it down over your head. Now, the trick for me is trying to get this thing folded back up and into its little bivvy sack. That's going to be a challenge. All this material folded up into the palm of your hand. So, I'm going to work on that and see if I can get that back in there. Again, this is, let me get my bivvy bag here. It's Tact Bivvy by Survival Frog. Got this off of Amazon for about $12, I think it was. So it's not expensive, relatively cheap. to do the job. That there's their logo, a frog. I like the logo, the cute little frog there. Tact Bivvy, survival frog. It's relatively cheap, not expensive. To do the job that it is required to do, I think that's a very, very, very good deal. This is a bag that could save your life if you're ever caught out in the elements, especially during the winter weather. The bag itself can be used as a signaling device for emergencies. You will be spotted and seen from miles away. To put 3 X's on the outside of the bag where a helicopter or plane could see it is a signal of distress. It's an SOS signal, and they could see that and they can tell that you are in distress and need help. So, multifunctional bag, keep you warm, multi-use. It's not a one-time use bag. So challenge, I said, is for me trying to get this rolled back up into its sack. So I'll be back with trying to get that done. I'm gonna work on that right now. See if I can do this. It was easy getting it out. That was the easy part. It seems that the harder part is going to try to get it back into its bag for storage. So let's work on that. Let's see. We got a little wind kicking up here this morning, but that's okay. It's a nice cool morning, which is good. So I'll be back with the fold up, see if I can get it in there. Stay tuned, I'll be back. Okay, well, as you can see, I have gotten it rolled up. It wasn't bad, it wasn't difficult. When trying to roll this up for storage to put back in its sack, you want to start at the foot and roll it back towards the head, where the head is open, where you climb into the bag at. You do that so you can squeeze out all the air out of the bag, and it'll come back down to its compact, easy storage size. Now you just stick it back in your bag here, squeeze it in there, pull the drawstring around the bag, voila, it's back in its bivvy sack and it's ready to go. This I didn't mention, but this weighs about 2.4 ounces. It's nothing. You know, you put this in your backpack and you won't even know it's there. The weight is phenomenal. It has pretty much no weight at all. 2 ounces, 2.4 ounces. That's very light for a sack that's going to do what it says it's going to do and save your life in an emergency situation. So if you're ever caught in the winter, stranded, then you got to stay warm. Wrap up in this, and it'll save your life. It's a piece of equipment that everyone should have. Again, this is the Bivvy sack from Survival Frog. Okay, I'm back. The second sleep system. It's a sleeping bag. It's a true sleeping bag. This is a sleeping bag, and I've got some notes here made by Tough Outdoors. It's an extra large hooded sleeping bag. It's an envelope style as opposed to a mummy style. A mummy style is a bag that's tapered all the way down to your legs, to the foot box. It's tapered. I don't particularly like those types of bags, but I don't like being constricted when I'm sleeping, because I'm a move around. I move around when I'm sleeping. I like to move my feet. I like room in my bag. This is an all-season extra large hooded sleeping bag. Temperature rated down to 32 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Extreme medium would be at 25 degrees. So you add 10 degrees on top of the 25, and there's where you are. Fits adults up to 6'6", and I'm only 5'11", so this is more than enough room in the bag, both from shoulder to shoulder and from the head to the toes. Made of a ripstop waterproof shell, very light loft bag. This bag is excellent for camping, hiking, or even some mountaineering expeditions. It's a bag, it will keep you warm down to those ratings I just offered you. The dimensions on this bag is 88 by 34 inches. It's machine washable with a compression sack that will bring it down to 15 by 8 by 8 in inches. And that's what this looks like, fully compressed. Okay, tough outdoors sleeping bag. It's got a right-sided zipper. It goes all the way down from the head all the way down to the foot box. Weighs in at 4 pounds. Now, ladies and gentlemen, 4 pounds. If they say this bag weighs 4 pounds, it is a very, very light 4 pounds. So this in your backpack, you will not even feel it. And that's what you want. It will keep you warm, but it's very lightweight. And that's excellent. Those two factors together is an excellent bag. This is a synthetic bag. It's not a downfill bag. You give up the warmth of a downfill bag by using synthetic bags. But at the same time, not all synthetic bags are bad bags that won't keep you warm. Okay, I've had other bags that are cost was phenomenal and didn't do its job, and they were downfill. So this is a synthetic bag. I'm sure I'm gonna put some use to it and test it out this fall and see just how comfortable it will be. Have not yet been out and gotten into it. Fabric is a polyester fabric, machine washable, weighing it at 4 pounds. Unbelievable. Ripstop waterproof shell. That's very important because on some nights in your tent, when it's not raining, you got clear skies, you don't need your rain fly, or you just might want to just step out of the tent and lay down, and you're right out in the grass. Condensation, the morning dew will tend to lay up on your bag, but you can do that with this bag and it won't leak. You won't get wet on the inside of the bag. It's a waterproof outer shell on the bag. Polyester outside lining. So you will stay warm and dry in this bag. So I'm going to bust open the compressor straps here, rip out this bag, show you what it looks like. Storage, I wouldn't recommend storing this bag in a stuffed sack. You want it to store it open so it gets some air, uncompressed. So nice blue, royal blue color. This is a 6 foot bag. Let me lower this camera down so you get a better shot of this. Okay. Has a cord in the hood to cinch it down around your head. In those cold nights, you cinch it down, and the head portion you stay completely covered. Has a right side zipper that goes all the way down. You could open this up if you like to use it as a comforter, a queen size comforter. The inside is very lofty, soft material. Has an inside pocket. You can store your cell phone and keep it right near you, or keys on the inside of this little pocket right here. Have the inside pocket for storage of keys and your cell phone. Cinches down all the way over your head with a cord. This is a box style. I like this bag because it offers a lot of room. I don't like being confined in a sleeping bag. And mummy style bags tend to confine you. Your feet and your legs are constantly pressed together all night long. You don't have no room to spread them open and spread them apart. So I'm liking this bag and the fact that it's very light and I can compress it down to its smaller size inside the compression sack. So that's what it looks like. Give you a view laid out. I'm 5'11", so I get in this bag and I'll be completely covered. Not a problem. Sleeping in this bag will be very comfortable. And folding it up, getting it back into a sack is easy. You always want to start at the foot of the bag and roll it back towards the head. That ensures getting out all of the air in the bag. You just roll it up nice and tight. Okay. Just like this. You're pushing out all the air in the bag. Okay. All the way down to the head. All right. Over there. Compression sack. Easy in, easy out, like so. Okay, grab the cinch strap, cinch it down. Strings down on the inside, straps on the top here, and now you are ready to compress this down even smaller. I'll show you how you do that with a compression sack like this. You want to get this all nice and even here. Okay, all right. All right, let's get this back in here. Don't worry, sometimes this happens. The strap comes out of the buckle, that's not a problem. You just feed it back in there, and the way look at the other ones and feed it back in there and you can get it in. It's not something that's the end of the bag compression sack. So you want to cross these straps there like so, and set it down and start compressing it all the way around evenly. Grab them. Yeah, I gotta get this one back in there. Okay, start pulling on it. Yeah, so just put pressure on the top and squeeze it down, and as you go down, squeeze on the top, pull down on the compression straps, and that squeezes it down even tighter. You want to press it out. You're pressing out the air in the bag, so you get in a smaller size, compressed down. Okay, there you have it. I believe if I took some more time to work on it, I can squeeze it down even smaller. But there's your 15 by 8 by 8 squeezed down. Now this will go into your backpack for easy carriage. Weighs about 4 pounds. This is a very light 4 pounds. That's what it is. So I have not weighed it, but that's what it's coming in at, 4 pounds. Very light. So in the winter, if you do winter camping, you get caught out in the elements. Between this and the emergency bivvy sack, you get in the emergency bivvy sack, put that on the inside of this bag. Dude, ladies and gentlemen, you will survive overnight in very extreme cold temperatures. You won't have to worry about that. This will get it done until you get up the next morning, get your coffee going, get some breakfast going, and get to where you need to go. So, there you have it. Tough Outdoors envelope style sleeping bag, synthetic sleeping bag. This is Sean from Urban Tactical Survival. Thanking you for watching the videos. Give me thumbs up. Hit subscribe down on the bottom down there. Like, subscribe to the channel. That helps me out, supports the channel, keeps me doing what I like to do, brings me back here to give you these videos. I'll have more stuff coming in. I'll bring you those videos and the proper way of using those items. So, until then, remember, now is the time to prepare. And always remember to check your 6.